When I was 16, I got my first job at a popular take-and-bake pizza chain that I think we all know. And I got fired after 3 days. I didn't do anything horrendously awful that got me fired. It was something that was pretty much out of my control. But I was not the only person to have a very short-lived job at this particular store. Basically, everyone who was hired there was eventually fired. I was once in my English class when, out of nowhere, a kid shouts, "Oh my god, I just got fired from popular take-and-bake pizza chain." So I'm like, dude, me too! What's their problem? Turns out he had been putting too much sauce on the pizzas, and instead of telling him what he was doing wrong, they just fired him instead. I had 2 friends who were both fired from there for not being cheery enough. One who was there for 2 weeks, the other, a month. You would think with the impossible to please management that nobody would even apply to work there anymore, but no. It was extremely competitive to even get an interview. You had to go in for at least a couple weeks and ask the person there if you could sign a checklist just to even get your application looked at. After I got hired, the assistant manager told me that the only reason I got my job was because I had checked in so many times. The only reason was because I signed a piece of paper enough times. So how exactly did I get fired and why so soon? Well, let me tell you, it was not my fault, and I am still bitter about it. I was about to leave for my 11 a.m. shift when I get a call from the store. The conversation went a little like this.
Hello, is this Minty?
Yeah, hi. Okay, yeah, so you didn't come to the mandatory meeting this morning, so this isn't gonna work out. Wait, what? Okay, bye. I had no idea what to do after that. So I just went to my mom. I looked up at her, and with tears welling up in my eyes and a crack in my voice, I say, "I just got fired," and immediately started crying. I had never been so defeated in less time. I was so sad. To me, that was the biggest failure of my life, and I felt ashamed. I had told all my friends and family about my brand new job, and now I would have to tell them I was fired immediately. It was embarrassing. So I was crushed. I had been so proud and accomplished to have my first job, and it was ripped away from me within days. It was upsetting, to say the least. Apparently, there was some kind of mandatory meeting, but nobody had told me about it. I was only 3 days old, just a baby. How was I supposed to know if nobody had told me? I don't think it was my fault that I was fired, and it's pretty ridiculous that they have a policy of one slip-up and you're done. But I still have a bit of anxiety about making very small mistakes because of that experience. Alrighty, well that was my traumatic experience for the day. If anybody else has ever gotten fired for a really dumb reason or worked for really stupid people, let me know in the comments because I know I'm not the only one. Thanks for watching!